So MRAP is not a program for the faint-hearted. I commend everybody who's working on this program, not only at our company, but at every other company that's working this, because I know the intensity and the pace at which we're doing things, and it's got to be the same around the country.
This is unique in that it offers up challenges that most of us don't encounter in our careers, because seldom does that sequence occur where vehicles go directly into theater in support of the warfighter. So it's brought on a whole new spirit and a whole new attitude among the workforce, at least in my perception.
In April 2006, we submitted our first mine-protected vehicle proposal. We went from a blank sheet of paper to completed vehicle systems in about 125 days. We literally had people working around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get those first vehicles out.
Schedule, what's critical is, as the most important program within the Department of Defense is, to get these vehicles fielded rapidly. In order to field them rapidly, you have to build them quickly to sustain to a schedule. If the capsules were welded manually, you basically get one capsule per day. What Weld Automation allows us to do is to produce between 5 and 10 capsules a day, meaning that we can field these more rapidly. And therefore, it'd be suffice to say, we'll save more lives every day.
Weld Automation on this program was not only a tactical decision, but it was also a necessity based on the volume. To do this work and do it in a manual basis as we had done historically would have required over 300 welders to be brought in. Clearly, we don't have access to that many welders, and we don't have the floor space for that kind of activity. So Weld Automation was an absolute necessity.
We worked with York on designing and developing an automated system for engine bays, and together, working together, we were able to get some economies of scale. Also, we were able to bounce ideas and things that were working for us that may have helped York in their process, or vice versa.
We wouldn't be able to make the production rate that we have today. We're doing every hour and a half to 2 hours a vehicle comes off this line. The robot system sits in 34,000 square feet here at this site. If we were going to run a manual operation, it would take 3 times the space, and we don't have that available here at York without building 4 buildings. We have a great group of welders in the area, but weld skills are getting harder and harder to find. The advantage with the robots, they do the hard work that these welders out here would normally have to do. They are improvement from safety, they're better ergonomically, people don't have to crawl up and down on the vehicles. They get to work at waist height, tacking on parts, push it in, and the robot welds.
At the end of the day, it's a robot. They don't need to be fed other than well maintained. Very reliable. We've seen no issues with them.
Robots don't take off on vacation like the welders do, and we don't get call-ins.
Quality of the welds are repeated every single time, so that from a quality standpoint makes a great benefit. And it just provides for a better end product and less inspection in the end product, because the welds are repeatable and they're always to specifications.
At first I was real skeptical of it, but one thing these things make you do is put the part together right. If you don't put it together right, the robot will let you know real quick that you messed up. So I think overall these things work out great.
Some of the advantages, I think, cost, quality, certainly delivery has all been enhanced by the automated system. The consistency that the robots give us is obviously much greater than what you would get with new trainee type welders. So again, I think our jump into automation has been a real advantage for certainly us here in Graniteville and BAE Systems as a whole.
Differences from one welder to another that you don't have so much so with the automated systems, because the robots are quite consistent as long as you can give them a consistent part. Their parameters aren't changing. They just keep on welding the same thing over and over.
The MRAP vehicle and its importance to the troops in the field is just incredible. And certainly we understand that, and our job is to provide the best survivable, most survivable vehicle that is possible. It is the only vehicle in theater right now that provides the kind of protection that it does against both IEDs and later on with the new version, EFP threats.
It's allowed us to increase our employees' knowledge and skills to make them feel that we're always installing new technologies and we're growing past where we were and being capable for the next generation of vehicles and supporting the troops.
Weld Automation has an impact on all the people involved in the process, and that impact does include the troops in the field because they are the benefit of a better product produced by that process.